Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Cooking for the Family. I'm Dyvonne and today I want to share with you my super simple dessert to put together. These are my Mexican fried apple pies. I'm going to show you how to do it and it's going to be so easy for you to recreate it. So this is what we're going to do first. So in my bowl, I have my cinnamon sugar mixture. Now in the description box below, I will have a list of all the ingredients that you need to make this delicious Mexican fried apple pies. Next, what I do is I take my can, and it's a 21-ounce can of apple pie filling and topping, and we're going to put it in a bowl because what we want to do is we're going to microwave this for about 30 seconds up to 60 seconds. We just kind of want to knock the chill off of it and just kind of get it just like easier to spread. And so I just like to always microwave it anywhere from 30 seconds to 60 seconds. You want to warm it, but you don't want it piping hot, okay? So anywhere from 30 to 60 seconds should about do it. So I'm going to go on and pop this in the microwave. Now, if you are new to my channel, welcome. And if you're a returner, welcome back. And I want to thank all my wonderful subscribers for their good vibe comments, their thumbs up, their likes, and their shares. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I invite you to hit that subscribe button and become one of my wonderful subscribers. Now we're going to be using a medium-sized flour tortilla, and as you see with the flour tortilla, the tortillas have kind of like a top and a bottom. That's the top, and then the underside, that's the bottom, and that's the side that you want to fill your filling in your flour tortilla. Also, with your flour tortillas, you want to use the ones that say soft or super soft. They are going to be able to fold better than the regular flour tortillas. So make sure that you're getting a package that says on there either soft or super soft. Now I go on and I fill that middle part right there with the pie filling. Now as far as the filling goes, you can put as much or as little as you like. I have found the sweet spot to be is going to be about 1/3 of a cup. Okay, so now I've done these so many times over the years, I can just eyeball it. But if you were going to use a scooper, you would do about 1/3 of a cup of the pie filling. And so you put it in the center, and I just fold it over like that. I'm going to show y'all again how to do that. So we just take a good helping, about 1/3 of a cup of our pie filling, and we're just going to put it right down the center. I try to make sure I get some of that really good apple filling as well as the whole apples as well, the solid slices. I get a little bit of both, and I just put it right there in the middle. And then what I do is I fold it in on the sides, and we're just folding it just like a burrito, and then you fold it again and kind of tuck it a bit. And even if a little of the filling starts to come out, that's okay. You just kind of fold it a little bit, and then you fold over the other side like that and just kind of tuck in the edges. And you see you end up with this nice folded, just like a burrito would, and that is our apple pie filling folded in our flour tortilla. And then we go on and we're going to repeat this until we have all of the apple pie filling has been used. This is going to make 6 Mexican fried apple pies. I fold it in again just like that, and then I just bring my thumbs over, fold it over, and then tuck it a bit, tuck it in from the sides, and then fold it one more time. And that crease, you want to make sure that you put them to the side with a crease on the bottom, okay? Now we have the rest of the filling. I'm going to go on and finish these up. And it makes, like I said, a total of 6. And this is a great, easy dessert if you want to have like a nice little dessert, but you're not necessarily in the mood to, do like a lot of stuff to make a dessert, but you want something really good and tasty. These Mexican fried apple pies, let me tell you, when we get these all put together, they are so delicious. And so again, I just go on and I fold it over just like that. Now while I'm doing this, I do have my skillet that has some oil in it, vegetable oil, and I have it little preheating on the stove. And so now we have our 6 apple pies that we've done, and so now we're ready to go on and fry those up. So you want to use a nice size pan, a nice size skillet that I have here. And as far as the oil, what I did was you want to put it so that way at least half. You want it to make sure that the oil goes up at least halfway of the apple pie, okay, because you want to get it a nice fry to it. And so this is pan frying, we're not doing a deep fry, so this is a pan fry that we're doing for our apple pies. And as you see, when you put it in your skillet, I use my tongues and I just hold it and I just kind of like use my fingertips to kind of get it in there and adjust it. And you want to put it seam side down. You want to start seam side down. Now, as you're frying your pies, if you find that it's starting to, as it's expanding, the tortilla is expanding as it's frying, and it will do that. If it starts to come apart, go on and use your tongues and just kind of hold and press it down a little bit, and you'll see me do that periodically. But what you want to do is we're trying to create that seam on the bottom, just like that. And that's going to be created from your pan being nice and hot, your oil being nice and hot. And right now my oil is on a medium high. And while I'm frying up the apple pies, I will sometimes adjust the temperature, my flame. I'll sometimes adjust the flame from a medium high up to a high if need be, down to say of a medium low, but you don't want to let your oil get too cool. So you always want to make sure that you have some bubbles going on around your apple pies as you're frying them, because you want to make sure that you're going to be cooking and toasting up and frying up your flour tortillas really well as the inside is also getting warm at the same time. And so I just kind of flip them. You're going to flip them back and forth a few times just to kind of toast them up, and they're going to get a nice golden brown, a nice golden deep brown. And it doesn't take too long, about a few minutes per each side. And then what I do is I directly take them out of the oil. I let the excess oil drip into the pan, and then I take our apple pies and I put them in our cinnamon sugar mixture. And you want to be sure that you take them from your frying pan and put them directly into the cinnamon sugar mixture while they're nice and hot, because they're going to, the cinnamon and sugar is going to just adhere to the apple pie better. And so we just put the cinnamon sugar all over just like we're doing, and we're just going to go on and we're going to fry up the rest of our pies. Also, the 21-ounce can of the apple pie filling makes the 6 medium-sized apple pies. However, if you wanted to get the smaller, like the street taco size flour tortillas, and make sure that they're the soft brand. If you get the small flour tortillas, the smaller ones, you can put a little less filling inside and you can get double the amount of using the same can. So if it's for a party or for an event, or you're having people over and you want to make the fried apple pies and you want to make them smaller, you would make smaller mini ones by just getting the smaller tacos. Okay. Also, what's nice is that if you open the can and you only want to make maybe just a couple for dessert that night for just a couple people, what's nice is that you can definitely open the can and put the rest that you don't use and just set it in the refrigerator and use it later on in the week as you like to. But what's so nice is that you can just make them really quick on the spot with no problem, and all you need is just the cinnamon and the sugar, the flour tortillas, and that pie filling. And you've got yourself such a simple, tasty dessert really quick in the evening time. Now, I also have some videos that I've done about making a traditional apple pie, as well as how to make a wonderful old-fashioned apple crisp and how to make flaky pie crust like a pro. And in the description box below, I'll have a link to those videos as well as my ingredients to my cinnamon sugar mixture ratio. I'm going to finish covering our Mexican fried apple pies with our cinnamon sugar, but we are not done yet, y'all. It is time to service up some of these delicious Mexican fried apple pies, and let's see how we did. And I have also made some homemade whipped cream, and in the description box below I will have a list of the ingredients for my wonderful homemade whipped cream I have right there that we're going to top our Mexican fried apple pies with. This is going to be so good. You can also top this with some vanilla ice cream, of course. I have here this wonderful caramel topping. This caramel topping, that's a traditional caramel topping that you'll see used on lots of Mexican desserts. And so I put my dollop of my whipped cream right there. This is looking so good. And these are still nice and warm, which is so great. And you want to serve these. You want to serve your pies nice and warm, nice and freshly fried, because they're going to be nice and crisp, okay? And then I'm going to go on and drizzle some of this wonderful caramel, and it is just so, it's nice and thick and rich, but it's not overly sweet. It just has a wonderful, deep, rich, buttery kind of taste to it. And the caramel sauce on top is definitely optional, but I feel that it adds that little extra something special. And do you see that? Oh my gosh. It is like we are at a Mexican restaurant and we have just ordered dessert after a beautiful meal. And this is cutting so nicely, that whipped cream and that caramel. Y'all, my mouth is watering. This looks so good. And these always come out so good. And I just enjoy making them because it's easy. The family likes them. You could put your ice cream, some vanilla ice cream on top as well. But let me get our bite ready. Let me get some caramel, that cinnamon right there. Let me get a little bit of whipped cream on our fork. And this right here, y'all, this is our Mexican fried apple pies that we made in a pinch, no problem at all. That's your bite. Go on and have your bite. Okay, I'm going to take a bite and I'm going to see how we did. Y'all, these are so good. Oh my, these are so good. These Mexican fried apple pies, I have been making them for years. And when my kids were little, I would make them buñuelos. And buñuelos is a flour tortilla fried and you put the cinnamon sugar. And so I decided to take it to the next level and just take our flour tortilla, stuff it with some wonderful apple pie filling, fry it like that, and add the cinnamon sugar then. And these have been a winner in the family for a long time, and they are absolutely delicious. Well, I hope you give this recipe a try. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, what are you waiting for? Go on and hit that subscribe button. It's free. And if you like this video and appreciate the content, don't forget to show it some love. Give it a thumbs up and click share. And share this video with a friend or family. And don't forget to click that notification bell so you never miss a video when I share from my kitchen. And remember, it's always good when Dyvonne is cooking for the family. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye, everybody.